Welcome back, I'm DRN and this is Mechabellum. This will be our last game of this tournament, so you'll be pleased to know that DRN will no longer stand for distorted recording noise after this game. Over to live DRN. Here we go, going into the final game I think of this week's tournament. We've won 4, lost 1. I think I'll be against Blank, I'm not sure. We'll see. Nope, we're against a name I do not recognise. That's a lot of combat power. He is ready, he is raring to go. Here we go. Right. Ooh. Supply Fire Badger training. Alright, we're up against Steelballs. Okay, we're going to go handshake the headbutt. They always attack this side. I say they always. There's a disproportionate propensity for them to attack the left side with aggro. And giant spec. Okay, we're against Mountain. Don't know why I sighed so loudly then. I could do a round 1 cheese. I'm going to do a round 1 cheese. Let's get our Phoenixes going. Let's go. Oh, he's standard. He's standard. I assumed he would be aggro with steel balls here and here. And then pivot to having late chaff and then put a Mountain here. But no, okay. Instead, we'll be fighting against a Mountain here. We'll see, we'll see. No, it's a very popular strategy at the moment with giant specialists. Is to rush a Mountain as fast as possible. And drop it in the corner and go as much range as possible on it. And it becomes basically a superset of Stormcallers. Which don't miss. Which is slightly frustrating. You just beat it with melters though. Assuming you can clear the chaff in time. Steel balls have connected. Oh, Tarantula, that's a shame. He's not long for this world. But he has no anti-air, so we're going to win this round by default. Bravely default. Good game. I've not played the sequel though. That's something I need to do at some point. Just finding the time for these things, you know. Pew pew. No, these aren't void eyes. They're not pew pew. They're whoosh whoosh. Not quite, not quite. I wonder how they made the sound. I love trying to like process the sounds of things and figure out how they were created. I'm a bit of a sound snob, as I'm sure you can tell. If only you knew how much trouble you give me over the sound of these games, Mr. Self-Confessed Sound Snob. Here we are. Right. As my perfect audio quality, sarcasm detected, attests. Yeah, yeah. Subset Steel Ball could be annoying. Extended range Phoenix is nice, but losing damage is painful when I might be needing them to kill giants. But it saves me from having to take the range tech. I can just click extended range on these, and then click charge shot, and they've got a 115 meter range, which isn't enough to stay behind trenches with range. Okay, never mind. Ignore me. Ignore me. Improved tank. It's rare to see that card. Because normally one person's got tanks from the start. Berserk Rhino's cool. I'm kind of pushing him into Fortress, because both Tarantula and Phoenix are weak into Fortress. But Fortress was nerfed this week. I think this is a skip for us. Right, I'll stop blathering on, and I shall press on with the Tarantula formation. And then I'm just going to level up our weak side tower. I might level up just both towers and be done with it. Yeah. It's a bit early for it. Which means you don't have to worry about flanks all game long. I guess I could have got an extra unit of crawlers. Save myself the bother. Okay, so we've got ranged marksman. He didn't take any of the cards either. Unless it's one we can't see. Right. Lots of steel balls. Still standing. Phoenix about to get sniped. Pew. Okay, what do we do? What do we do? More chaff, really. There's the melter that we want. He's giant specialist, so we want the melter. And we'll do the melter this side. So our Phoenix is that side and melter this side. And that should shore us up against the storms to come. Right. He's a bit big though. Yeah, you could do with did a bit more cardio, you know. All right. I want chaff. do want chaff, but I want never gets. What did I click? Did I misclick? I thought I clicked. I'm an idiot. We're good, we're good, we're good. I'll do the chaff this side? Yeah. Okay, thoughts. We've got 100 left over. Health up, damage up. Health up. So I've spent 300 on stuff that could have been text for range for Tarantula, which is a bit bad. He's gone Stoneclaws, good answer. Helps deal with the Tarantulas, and just good versus Melting Point. Wow, words are hard. Went Phoenix early, which kind of pushes people away from it normally, but no, it's the correct play versus Tarantulas. Some folks go Scorpion, but I think Scorpion's a losing proposition, because then your opponent goes Overlord. Is he showing Antia? Yes, he is. That's worth checking. Tex on the Steelballs, fairly standard. Heavy target lock, some people like it. I don't run it. I run Absorption instead. Because Absorption plus Armour gives them an awful lot of health. These Steelballs are getting through. Oh, we have some Phantom Rays. It is a level tower though. I'll just put some Fangs at the back and that'll be fine. Okay, so a little bit of damage coming in this turn, not too bad. I'm still just building a board. Just need to make sure I don't get spiked and knocked out before I've got my board set. Improved Scorpion's kind of an interesting one. I don't personally like it because they already cost a fortune and they already overkill a lot of stuff, but the extra range is nice. I think the range should be plus 20 personally, and go back to like better than the old version. But I'm talking about the old version from a year ago, which had 110 base range, so ignore me, ignore me. Anti-interference is so good on a melter, because often the only way to stop a melter is to EMP it, and with anti-interference it cannot be EMP'd. These guys are leveled, which is a bit annoying. Just going to put some crawlers here, because he's going to drop crawlers there. Some fangs behind. Some fangs behind over here as well. And then do I go range on the tarantulas? I think I kind of have to. Need to start pushing the line up. 200 left over, level the phoenixes. Didn't do a lot of damage last round, but they are my top DPS overall so far. 200 though, it's a lot of money. Could just go damage up. Could go oil in front of some of the Steelballs. Yeah, it's just oil the Steelballs. I think this side is more important actually, because this is the melter. It'll probably try and contest. Yep. He's got range with anti-interference as well. Great minds think alike. Okay, so we're going to lose this side to his melter. That's okay. And then I'm going to go Spider-Mine. The oil doesn't help my spiders though. And then I need to go range on the trench on the melting point as well. I hate how good Steelballs are at taking towers. Would have done alright otherwise. Come on, connect, connect! No, he doesn't have range, there's no chance. No chance. Okay. But yeah, he's giant specialist, so he had a cheap unlock. I should have expected that. I should have expected that. We still need more chaff. Bags of cash here. Both of these are great pickups. I'm going to take the Typhoon because he's shown that he likes air flanks, and that just gives me a better option versus the air flanks. We get more chaff. Shore up our board. Another tarantula there. We go range on the melter. We go Spider-Mine or Splash. Spider-Mine or Splash. Spider-Mine. And we get another tarantula over here. Don't have a lot of anti-air showing right now. Got range on him. It's round 5. Is it a little bit early for temporary range? But we're in a mirror match, so I want it. I want it, my precious range. Right, there we go. Let's see what he's done. Sprinkler tanks. Wow. Again, people are predicting that I'm going to ignite this, and Maybe I'm being like meta brain, big brain, and like outthinking them by not even considering it. But I was just there to slow the Steelballs down with it. No other pickups. Mustangs. Good answer versus my spider mines. A bit sad. We still need more chaff, particularly with them having millions of tanks. Phoenix are getting picked off. We need to send them into melters. Hopefully we get levels on our Tarantulas soon, because we're kind of deep into the game without levels. He might have us here, he might have us here. I might not have done enough, or maybe I should have roamed. Oh, I think I've walked into my own defeat on round 5 again. This is lethal, this is lethal. No, no, please no. Oh, has he got me, has he got me, has he got me? Yeah, he's got me. Ah, GG, well played. GG, well played. Yeah, I just fell behind on the tempo. The tanks were a great pickup for him here. I was busy thinking about the Hounds with the sweeper, but that's not necessary. I think Tarantulas right now are actually terrible, I'll be honest with you. I'm a big Tarantula player, so maybe I got too used to them being really strong, and this is them being normal. But they take forever to level. 1,500 XP to level, whereas tanks only need 1,000. They die to Stormcallers, they die to all the big stuff. They don't even beat Mustangs unless you've got range and splash. It's like, what's the point? Stormclaws was a great answer though. My spider mines didn't do anything. If I'd gone splash, would I have won here? I'm not sure. Didn't loan. I did take range though, so I think I was reasonable here. I think maybe I should have respected it more. Maybe I should have, you know, thought... I kind of assumed that he was going to go an extra melter over here, and the spider mines would be enough, and the phoenixes would be enough to get us pushed in. Didn't expect the tanks as an answer. So that was a nice pivot by him. I was still thinking about the Steelballs. So no, this was a really good answer. Really well played. Disappointed that I didn't do better. I think I needed a bit more chaff here and here. And I needed to make better use of my phoenixes. Either selling them and turning them into something else, or get the range on the Tarantulas soonest they can get levels. Because without levels, the Tarantulas are kind of dead. It's a bit like Typhoons that I picked up earlier as well. Where they need to hit level 2 to be viable. Without level 2, they're kind of dead, a bit like Rhinos, a bit like Hackers. I think level 1 Tarantulas are just a little bit too weak. They take forever to kill tanks. Tanks have 4,000 health. Tarantula takes 8 shots to kill it. And there's 5 tanks. So you're talking about 40 shots. How long does 40 shots take for a Tarantula? Ages. I can't do that maths in my head. Sorry, never do maths on camera. Anyway, sorry. A little bit salty because that was a game where I was feeling like we had a chance to come back into it, and I never quite got into it. But we were definitely outplayed. Interesting one for me to learn from. The immediate Stormcaller response, selling out of the Steelballs after I've kind of over-responded to them. He didn't over-respond to my Phoenixes, though you could argue the Mustangs with range is an over-response. He just got 1 sniper and it was enough. Maybe the Melter was a bad choice for me. Early Melter is often a poor choice. But against the Giant Specialist, it was kind of hard not to go for it. Maybe when I picked it, I should have gone range as well. Because it was obvious, in hindsight, it was obvious he was going to go Melter in response. Or our Giant with something in response. Disappointed with this game. Didn't quite get my ball rolling. Never won a single round. Oh, we did. We won the first round with the Phoenixes. Anyway, I shall stop licking my wounds. And instead we shall see how many people are undefeated in the tournament so far. Is this the final? Or can I pop out and check? No, this is not the final. Oh, it is the final. This is the final. There's 1 undefeated player coming. Let's watch the final. The final is Aimer versus Matrapress. Matrapitas, sorry. In the blue corner, we have Aimer, who's gone laser sights. In the red corner, we have Matrapitas, CDE, who's also gone laser sight twice. Wow. And damage, he's Wraith aggro. Wraith aggro versus Abyss. Interesting. I like the Abyss more here. Interested though, I'm not sure. Wraiths are really strong at pushing in with range. But the Abyss is really hard to kill. He's got some Phoenixes with range, sitting behind the Abysses, sitting behind the Wraiths. The Crawlers coming in will soak missiles. When the missiles... Oh, he doesn't... He's gone Dark Companion. I thought he'd gone Missile. Wow, Dark Companion. I like it. I'm gonna have to predict in his favour. I'm sorry. I kind of like it as a pickup with a high level Abyss. Yeah. Just needs to get the Abyss to target the air units better. We shall see. Something old versus something new. Something borrowed and something blue. What do we do? Improved fire control? Yep. I would take the laser sights personally here. Is it over? Everyone is betting for Red Trunks, Matrapitas to win. I don't like how show panel covers up the name. That should be a little bit further down. Launch overload Phoenixes. Wow. Okay. So instead of going charge shot, he runs faster shooting on his Phoenixes. I like charge shot because it's 175% extra damage for a tiny bit of range, whereas launch overload is shooting twice as fast for a tiny bit less range. You don't really want your Phoenixes shooting at chaff anyway. I tend to use other units as chaff clear. Okay, we've got an intensive training, but oh, he does have money. Is he gonna level up this one to level 2? Nope, he spent his money elsewhere. We're getting a level 4 Wraith, maybe? He's got 300 to spend. He could level it and then use intensive training to level it again. I think he needs more coverage here. This looks too open. Even with the mobile beacon pulling the spider back, I think the spider will die before it clears the fire badges. The fire badger will get through to the tower. Hasn't taken temporary range, but has loaned. Matrapita in red has not taken temporary range or loan. Ooh, it is a cheeky flank tank. I like it. It'll distract all this lot. These Steelballs will get pulled backwards. All this chaff will get pulled sideways, give me more of a chance to clear this. Level 3 on this tower. Does not want this tower going down. It's perhaps hiding the Abyss with it. Wraith's doing work. Big Abyss, the sweeps the skies. When it uses its laser, it either targets the ground or the sky. So it's good to have a mix of air and ground units versus the Abyss. If you get just air units, the sweep will just hit everything. But it targeted the wrong one, it needs to target over here. Tower is going to go down. Doesn't have missiles, does have the Wraith to clear the chaff. Nice, nice, nice. I keep expecting missiles. Every time I see an Abyss, I always see missiles. I just assume they're going to have missiles firing. I guess with so much air, he doesn't need it. Nice, my prediction was good. But he did loan this turn, and Matrapitas didn't. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong, I'm sorry. It might be meat repeaters? I don't know. Oh, big anti-air marksman would be good here versus the Wraiths on both sides, but he's already got Phoenixes, so he might not want it. Matrapitas in red takes the Sandworm. Ooh, interesting. Aimer takes the Fortress. I think he might sell that. No, nope, he's using it at the front as a tank. Is he going to go anti-air missiles on it? Tricky, tricky, tricky. Where's the worm gone? Worm is still here. Worm is the word. I think he might go another Abyss over here because he's feeling the pressure. Nope. He's just going to mobile beacon and cover it. We have a GG. We don't know who's won though. I'm gonna hide the chat so we don't know who wins. Normally it's the loser who says GG first, and then the winner accepts the handshake. We'll find out. There's a missile here. We have a fortress into a worm right on the line. That will probably decide the entire game. And the fortress is looking the wrong way, but he might turn onto the worm straight away. Oh, this is the key. This is like a microcosm of the entire game. Summed up. Can he defend? While this guy presses in and attacks. If he gets through, he loses. Level 3 Abyss, level 2 Abyss. Tarantulas scuttling to defend. But they're going to be distracted. There's crawls in range already, so they're not going to move. Oh, it's tricky. The tank flank is stopped by a single missile. Void Eyes, not doing anything at the front here. I would have gone electromagnetic armor. It cost too much because he took the free tech in round 1, I suspect. Here we go. Wraiths with 8-fold cannon, 8-fold artillery away. Pressing in. The worm has survived. The fortress has not. I think that's the game then. I think Matrapitas is going to win the tournament. With the pressure, the push from the worm. The Phoenix is... Oh, he connects to the tower, but he doesn't get it. But he does now. The Phoenix is level 3 with damage item. Abyss goes down. No, I backed the wrong pony. Oh, I'm going to lose all my insight, which I have 0 of. I'm not too sad. That was a good game. Good game. I thought the Abysses would have it, I'll be honest. Wow, these guys are so high MMR already. Because that's, 10% down from what it was 24 hours ago. Ooh, tough game though. I liked seeing Dark Companion. That's a rare to see tech, but I'm not sure it got value because it cost. How much did it cost? I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. How much does Dark Companion cost on Abysses? I can now tell you. It costs 100 plus 200. So it costs 300. So he did get value from it. He got two high-level Abysses for 300 overall because it's 200 more expensive for the second tech. And the third tech is 400, and the fourth tech is 600 extra. Right. I think the Fortress lost in the game here. I think sell the Fortress, get another Abyss here, go missiles on the Abyss, clear out all the chaff with the Abysses, don't mess around with the Wraith. HE ammo on the Wraith as well. Wow, I didn't even notice that. I think I would have preferred Degen Beam. Because it would overlap the enemy Wraiths, apart from the one with laser sights, and stop their damage or reduce their damage quite significantly. And more importantly, slow everything down. Give the Abyss the chance to sweep its laser across stuff. What text is he running on Tarantulas? Another anti-air. Yeah, I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to change out my Tarantula tech. I'm seeing it more and more on the high-level players. Mech Rage is done. Long live anti-air ammunition on Tarantulas. Other thoughts? Not much late chaff here, but just because these fire badges in the corner were such a nuisance. Maybe you should just missile these fire badges, get them dead faster, or drop a Tarantula in the corner so it soaks them, stops them from being able to do anything. Or a Rhino. My personal answer to this kind of fire badger flank is a Rhino in the corner or some Wasps right in front of them. But he had so much to deal with, so I can understand he was having a hard time. Right, let's see. Is the tournament over? Have we got our medals? Are we at the awards ceremony at the end of Star Wars? No, we're not. We don't have Princess Leia pinning a medal to our chest. We have... not much. So my live ranking won't be too high. I've only got 4 wins. But I'm not too bad. I'm 8th currently. Lots more games in progress. Yeah. What's going on? What's going on? Who's still playing? Why can't... oh, because I'm not looking at current tournament. I'm an idiot. Shall we have a look? Names I can't pronounce. I'm going to click this one because I can pronounce these names. I'm sorry. For my stupid reasons. If I'm going to commentate a game, I should be at least able to say the names of the players. I guess I could call it Blue Side versus Red Side. And hark back to Rooster Teeth. But no. We don't need to do Red versus Blue. We can say people's real names. We have ERS versus just the Admiral. I'm sure that means something as well, that I can't read that either. Ion cannons on both sides. Fortresses with anti-air versus Rebirth Phoenixes, I like it. With Armor Phantom Rays tanking in front. Wow. We have some higher level Mustangs. One set with a damage item. So we are Amp Core Specialist versus Sabertooth Specialist. And the Sabertooth Specialist has no Saberteeth. Fairly common sight. Ion Cannon connects. Both Ion Cannons connect. Better for the blue player. Though his Fortress is taking a bit of damage, he's going to lose a big sniper. The shield will fall. Ooh. And the Phoenix's rebirthing is a problem. But a lot of Fortresses still stand. The volley of missiles are about to leap out, but the Fortress is about to fall. He gets the volley off. The missiles ping forth. Don't quite kill the Phoenixes though. There's still too many left alive. I think the red player looks favoured right now. Those Phoenixes not dying. The reanimation protocol saving them. Actually, I tell a lie. There's still a fort standing. There's still some Mustangs standing. The tower is about to fall on both sides. The Phoenix has crumbled to dust. They cannot reanimate fast enough. Whoa. Oh. Wow, it was close. I thought the red player had that and blue player was going to get crushed. But the Fortress being so tanky. This one's now level 3 with heavy armor. I'll probably sell these tanks and move that item across to a Fortress, because it looks kind of important that the forts survive. Ooh, I'd like to go anti-air on the Mustangs, to give them better targeting priority and a chance of killing with Phantom Rays. Good missile. Or is it a bad missile? Why are they moving sideways? He sold a flanking unit, so they're not moving sideways anymore, so you should put the missiles straight in front of them. no, this missile's a bad missile. This is a bad missile. Put the missile here. Here! And he should shield these guys. He's gone speed? He's not gone speed. So he's going to lose half the Mustang set, but he could have lost the entire set. More Mustangs forward. Yep, doesn't want to lose key anti-air. Melter's coming out from just the Admiral. With range, that'd be great for popping the shields. Maybe even EMP to help pop the shields, but difficult to justify the cost. He's changed the missile targeting. There we go. Better missile. Happy to see it. Stormcallers. High level no techs. This is Fortress versus Melton Phoenix. Here we go. Fortress Mustang versus Melton Phoenix. I guess you kept the trench as well. You see range splash? Popular. He does run mech ridge though. We have anti-missile? We have anti-missile on the Mustangs. Wow. Difficult to stop so many missiles though from the fortresses. Ooh, he runs the same text that Nightcrawler Baller runs. Is this a Baller Smurf? We have missiles leaping forth, plucking birds from the sky, but the Melters, the Eye of Sauron, it sees all, it kills all. But it isn't enough. The fortresses stand strong, holding their ground. And the Stormcallers get through in the end when the Mustangs die. The anti-missile is removed. Wow, well played, guys. That was back and forth. I think one more Melter here and he wins. But he couldn't do it. He only had the 3 drops possible this turn. Because he didn't have additional... Oh, he did have additional ploy. So he should have gone 3 Melters. He should have gone 4 Melters. Oh, difficult. Probably a money issue. It's round 10. We've had 2,000. 4 Melters would cost 1,600. Then range would be 1,900. He could just do it but not do anything else. I can understand why he probably didn't. Ooh, difficult. Particularly if you loaned the round before as well. Tough game. What would I have done differently here? I think I would have gone either AP or anti-air on the Mustangs. Because they're clearly a big part of his damage. Apart from the ones that got missiled. These shields feel kind of dead. I guess they were from a previous round, from memory. I wouldn't have done anything this game. I think the Stormcaller Melter combo is quite nice, but these Stormcallers look vulnerable to a missile from right here to me, but I guess he's got anti-missile on the Mustangs, but a missile here will probably still connect, because the Mustangs are so far back. There's a missile here that never did anything as well. What else is there? Lots of arc lights with range sitting behind the forts doing the chaff clear job. Okay. So maybe loose formation on your crawlers, but no, you don't want to go loose formation into Mustangs. That's difficult. So I think the deciding thing here was just the Mustangs level, and these Mustangs not having anti-missile, so they weren't distracted, so they kept on getting XP, kept on killing units. Whereas just the Admiral's Mustangs with anti-missile get distracted, can't kill units, and don't get the XP. I do feel bad for the trench player losing here. I have been in that position many a time. Standard trench, this is just bad. I much prefer being more aggressive, like 6 squares further forward. I do like to see reassembly Phoenix, though. It's a fairly rare attack. Iron shields instead of reassembly. I'm not sure if it's the correct play. Anyway, how's the tournament doing? Still waiting. Oh, I'm getting pushed out of the big medals. No. No. We have 2 folks, one of whom will get above me. Oh, I'm not going to be in the big medals, I'm going to be rank 11. No pretty medal for me, just a small medal. Oh well. Didn't deserve it, I lost 2 games. Yeah. I'll keep my eye out on ERS, that might be a Baller Smurf. Alright. Oh. Current tournament, we've still got Zauge versus Dorgan. I have no idea how to pronounce an O with a hat on it. It probably depends on which language it originates from. Here we go. Ooh, mountain. Oil. Fire. This is a complicated game. So we have Raidens as the carry with ranged EMP. Completely crippling the mountain. The mountain is just a ball of HP right now. It's dying to scorpions. High level fortresses once again seem to be a popular thing right now, even though they got nerfed this patch. Raiden doesn't quite survive. Well, it does quite survive. Tell a lie. think we are seeing Raidens win against forts. I'm not sure though. Depends on... Wow, quad tech Phoenixes. I missed out on the walking in. Rebirth Phoenix again. Okay, maybe Rebirth Phoenix is the meta. Wow. The fort is EMP'd. We'll never get another AA volley off, so fort is doomed. Pinned in place. And killed by the jellyfish of the skies with their forked lightning. It's a close one. Dorgan looking good, but only on a slither of HP. We have laser sights coming out from both players. Going into an edge overload for Zhao Jie. And we have laser sights going onto an edge Raiden. That is a big Raiden. I wouldn't want to be facing that Raiden. Drops a low backline Vulcan. Does he run any tech on the Vulcan? Yes, he does. Firebomb. Does he run oil? He's used it. It's not available. Amp specialist with advanced targeting versus missile specialist with additional deployment. Wow. So Zhao Jie has super range. Yeah, look at this overlord. 205 meter range overlord. Wow, that's the longest range overlord you will ever see, I think. Unless someone gets double advanced targeting. Ionization from the Raidens. Wow. Okay, it cuts anything it hits HP by 50%, but it lowers the Raiden's base attack damage by 70%. So they really struggle versus smaller stuff. They don't struggle at all versus big stuff. The firebombs do nothing. Wow, the shield predicts the play. Oh, is it Ionization Raiden? Is that the answer? Overlords firing from afar. A battery of flying stormcrawlers, effectively. Fortresses marching through flame, through fire, through thick, through thin. Wasps being summoned forth. Squadron after squadron being flung at the enemy. Is it enough? Will it protect the overlords? The Raidens punching out damage, but they've got shorter range than the overlords. Overlord is EMP'd. Raiden versus Overlord. It's a big Raiden with laser sight. It's going to win, surely. That must be it. Yeah, it's GG. Dorgan wins. That was a close game. Laser sight on the big Raiden makes the deciding play. Oh. Super high level Phoenixes with 4 tech still weren't enough because the Overlords were safe, tucked away in the corner and protected by the fortresses. Oh, dearie me. Over response to the corner flank, I think. The corner Hounds are just annoying. I tend to just drop a Rhino. I'm sure I've said that many a time. Because you're not sad to have some late super chaff. Scorpion with range did do a lot of damage. 21,000. 84,000 from a level 3 Scorpion. Wow. This was a crazy game. I wish I could have seen the whole thing. Round 12. AP Stormcalls, I didn't even notice. So much going on. Late Wraith. Okay, there must have been a flank at some point that it was dealing with. Big Wraith as well. Only 18 kills and 5,000 damage over the course of the entire game with a damage item. Yeah, this Wraith was dead. This Wraith should have been sold. Damage item should have been moved across to something else. Ooh, interesting game. Lots to learn right now. The entire game is in flux since the patch. There we go. Tournament over. I came 10th. Way! I got a minor medal. Wow. Well played to Match Repeaters. We saw him win. HD Strauss comes second. Ooh, anyone else we recognise? Thonix, Fengar, Play Archer. Yeah. Loads of folks who played Dillo. Dillo. Armadillo without the arm. Yep. Yeah. 26, is that? No, I can't read Roman numerals quickly. I shouldn't do that. Yeah. Uncle Lazy? No. Lots of people just abandon after their first loss. I understand it. But I enjoy playing. As long as I'm enjoying the game, I don't mind racking up the losses. But I will admit, racking up the losses often means I don't enjoy playing the game. Patch 22, chicken or the egg. Whee! I like rank 10, it's a nice one. It's a big badge, look at the size of that. Yes, but I can't show it. Yes, I can. We go to medals. And then we can click this one as showing or this one as showing. Do I want Mini tournament showing or big badge showing? I think I want big badge showing. There we go, and our medal has changed for all the difference it made. Oh, can I show this? No, I can't show that medal. Oh, it looks quite cool though. Right, well thank you for watching, I hope you had some fun, and I am being summoned away to play some 2v2 with only Fangs. Until next time, see ya.